3 o'clock we'll get started. Afternoon, Chief Cummins with Columbia Fire and Rescue, City of Columbia, Tennessee. At 11:33 this morning, 911 was notified of a train derailment at 1121 Trotwood Avenue. At 11:35, the first unit arrived on scene and advised automotive rail cars and tankers with no leaks being observed. At 11:38, dispatch was advised that we had one propane tanker involved with no leaks. No injuries have been reported. Everyone's safe and accounted for at this time, so there may be a lot of rumors going around, but the situation is safe. There's no leaks, there's no injuries, and taking a very slow, methodical process to mitigate this incident. So at 11:50 today, we established Unified Command. Units from Columbia Fire and Rescue, Columbia Police Department, Tennessee Emergency Management Agency, Maury County 911, Maury County Emergency Management Agency, Patriot Railroad, Maury County School System, Maury County EMS, B&P, which is a company that was called in to mitigate the incident. CSX and THP is what established our Unified Command. Scene is stabilized and no leaks of any hazardous materials is currently going on. So we are developing a plan to set the propane tanker back up on what's called its trucks. It's just sitting off of the trucks. It's not flipped over. It's just kind of derailed and sitting off the track. The propane tanker has just got residual pressure in it, so very little amount of propane still left in it because it is considered empty, just some residual. The immediate area was evacuated in a timely fashion. A lot of the traffic was shut down. It's still shut down. Our West 7th, we was just notified about 10 minutes ago. West 7th is back open, so the only thing is shut down at this time is Trotwood. People can look to social media to see alternate routes to get around everything. And we will be working probably over the next 12 hours, looking at a 12-hour working period to mitigate this incident. Mainly just concerned with the one propane tank that is kind of just sitting off of its trucks. Once we get it back on the rail, we'll move it out of the way, and the area will be opened back up because the other cars involved are empty cars that carry automobiles, and they are empty, so there's no hazards there. So at this point, like I said, there's no injuries, everything's safe. We just evacuated the immediate area. And I'll take some questions at this time.
Is the crossing blocking any streets or?
So the West 7th crossing the train was sitting actually on the crossing, but it's been opened back up, and West 7th is fully able to put cars to go up and down it now.
I know it's early, but do you have any idea of what caused it to go off?
Just some initial reports. It was a switching rail that may have malfunctioned and caused it to derail.
Do you have a rough estimate on how long it'll take you guys to clean everything up and put these?
We are looking at the next 12 hours. It may be shorter time frame than that, but we will actually, all the teams will come back together about 6 o'clock and reassess, and it may be before midnight, but it may be after. And the main concern right now is just the Trotwood area where the bridge is and the immediate area around it. We'll say that Columbia Academy went ahead and dismissed. We had a school right close to the incident. They went ahead and dismissed, got all the kids out of there, and that reduced the hazard we had.
Can you just talk a little bit about what the concern is having a propane tank kind of on its side?
So the concern with having a propane tank, and especially on its side if the integrity of the tank is compromised and we have a leak. Propane is heavier than air, so it's going to stay down below the ground, and it's going to go to all low areas, so you can have a hazard a quarter of a mile away and catch a spark and create a fire that way.
How did the call initially come in? Did the train call you?
No, it come in to 911 through a bystander. Any other questions? Yes.
I guess, when was the last time a train derailment has happened in Columbia? Or has it happened?
It's been a while, several years. It's not our trains in this area are all low-speed trains, so we really don't have major train derailments. It's mainly they jump the track and kind of roll over. So if you're going to have a derailment, that's the kind of how, because all our trains around this area are very low speed.
So should we call it a train derailment?
Yes, it is a train derailment. It's just a low speed derailment.
How big is this train? We were seeing it down Trotwood Avenue. How big is this train?
There is, we've actually put out on the city's social media, and you can see every car. I think there's 7 cars involved. So the train is maybe a half mile long, but there's only about 7 cars involved.
Does that make it more difficult to try and get this?
Well, part of the problem was CSX helped us out. They had a engine in Spring Hill that works with GM. So they came down on the rail, and they were able to hook the other end of the train and to pull the train back away from West 7th, the part that wasn't derailed, and open it back up because the engine was on the far side of this derailment, on the east side of it.
So is there anything currently still on the tracks?
Not currently, other than the propane car that's just barely sitting off the tracks that has derailed. Okay, any more questions?
I guess this, you might have mentioned the school canceled tomorrow?
We do have Murray County Schools and CA there in Unified Command, and we'll evaluate that. Probably will not close. CA may be affected by this if it goes to tomorrow, but the only thing that really affected Murray County was they had to kind of change up their bus routes and advise parents that children may be a little bit later getting home. So they'll just, if it goes into tomorrow morning at school time, which at this point we don't feel like it's going to, then they'll just have to do an altered bus route. Thank y'all.